Welcome to the challenge accepted video filmed at the January Saturn running event in Durham. Today, Lee and Alan will be joined by a special guest, wall veteran Paul. They will be doing a number of the 4 and a bit mile loops, whilst chatting and answering questions relating to this summer's Wall Ultra event. Hopefully some of you will find it useful. Let's get to it.
So, first lap. Talked the entire way. These two legends. Not feeling great today. Was up in the night, not feeling well, so we'll see how we get on. But lovely event, and it's not raining. Hello, hello, hello. Lap 2, is it? Lap 2?
Lap 2.
Lost count already. Here we have the famous Coochie.
No, not famous.
Paul and Paul. So, Paul, how many times have you done the wall?
Just twice.
Twice.
Just twice.
Coochie?
3. This year we're number 4.
This will be my second this year, so we've got a bit of experience. So, first thing to talk about, arriving in Carlisle,
Shitto.
my birth town,
Shitto.
and what happens with registration and what should people do and avoid and all that sort of stuff. Is it as bad as people make out?
No, mate. The trick I did was get there as early as possible. If you get there early, you've got more time.
Like
But
what
don't-
time?
Well, I was there for about 12 o'clock and it opened.
Yeah.
And there was obviously next to no queues.
Yeah, I got there about 1:30 and there was no queue.
Yeah, but everyone's really friendly in the queue. You have a good laugh and all sorts, you know. The rat race the volunteers are all good. They show you through all the kit. It's not that stressful, you know, without a shadow of a doubt.
What
but
about-
one main thing is put all your kit in a big Sainsbury's carrier bag.
Or
Take
Aldi.
that in your hand.
Or
Or
Aldi.
Aldi. There's other supermarkets out
Hold
there.
posh.
Take that down and show the guys that at the registration.
Rather than having it all tightly
'Cause
packed.
The amount of people had everything packed up, then they got there and they had to unpack everything again.
Yeah.
But I just had all the
Who
big
would do
Sainsbury's
something
bag.
as stupid as that?
Big Sainsbury's bag.
Yeah.
Show.
Yeah.
I was in and out within 5 minutes.
Yep, and then
sorted.
once you've got that ticked off, you go and get your tracker, don't you? They put that on your bag.
That's right. Yeah.
One
Yeah.
thing I'd say about your tracker, what I did last year was they put it on, just my bag, and I took it away. When I put it on in the morning to run, it was really rubbing on my shoulder. I ended up taking it off, carrying it. I think I held it for about 20 miles, like remember
It's just like
Tom Hanks with that football in Castaway, or the volleyball. I
Yeah.
just didn't let go of it. But
It's
so
just
if you put it
gaffer
on,
tape.
just literally masking tape to your bag. So if they do that, put it on, make sure, because it's a long way to go. If you,
Yeah.
'cause
Bring
then
some
don't
extra
be-
so you can
yeah,
reattach it yourself.
yeah, so you can take, if you get back to your, as long as it's on the outside so it can track. But yeah, that was one thing I wish I'd done, because literally straight away it was rubbing just on my collarbone with me being 4 stone. So just little things like this, but definitely you'll probably be stressing about things you don't need to.
The other-
If you haven't got stuff, you'll get it, like Alan's just about to say.
So in Carlisle, because it's the edge of the Lake District, it's just full of outdoor shops. So if there's any bit of kit that you've forgotten or not had a chance to get or whatever, there's so many shops in Carlisle, mountain warehouse type shops, that you can usually pick up bits of kit. There's even a Sports Direct.
Look, Ashley.
So yeah, if you get desperate, you can always go there.
Yeah. And don't
You'd
be, if
have
you
to be desperate to go there.
Yeah, I
like.
mean, yeah.
So what
if you're running around with slads and just stuff on, no one will speak to you.
So what about, you've checked in, you've got all your stuff ready, what are you going to do then?
Personally, I would make sure you got all your kit organised and get it all repacked
Yeah,
for the morning off, so you're all ready to rock and roll in the morning.
and
Get
your breakfast.
Get your breakfast stuff out ready to go.
Yeah.
Make sure you've got all the stuff for that. Make sure it's all there, all packed, all checked. Then on the Facebook group, there's a meet-up, which was excellent this year. Everyone met up, had a good laugh, had a bit of chat on.
Where
things
was
like
that?
Lee didn't get the round in. It was great.
I sort of didn't organise it, but I mentioned it, so then I didn't have to get the round in. But yeah, same up.
Wetherspoons.
Facebook group. Wetherspoons, I think it's William Rufus, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
6
two-
o'clock.
There's 2 Wetherspoons almost next door to each other, bizarrely. So make
Yeah.
sure you get the right one.
William Rufus, I think 6 o'clock or 5:30, whatever. Cheap and cheerful, cheap's grand. Have a beer if you want. Johnny and Dean will be in the nightclub going straight to the start line, as usual, and Paul. But yeah, just nice just to calm the nerves. But
Yeah.
a name to a face, and,
it's good
and
to
you get your steps in because the toilets are about 15 floors away with it being a Wetherspoons.
It's good to talk to people doing the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah. What we wife it as well is just get your bearings if you're not from around there. Get your bearings, like if your hotel's not going to be doing coffee or anything in the morning, maybe find the nearest Greg's, nearest Costa, just so you can, if that's part of your routine, get your coffee in and just steady walk down to the start line. But just if you can sort these daft things out before, stops you stressing. You're not stressing on the morning because you will have a bit of anxiety about what you're doing if you've never done it before. So just make it as easy as possible.
So what about morning? It's morning before the race. If I was starting the race at 6:30, what time would I get to the start line?
Well, I'd want to personally get there at least half an hour before.
At least
half
an hour.
So what happens when you get to the start line?
Get the start line, basically just have a chat with everybody.
Yeah, but what about your bags?
Oh yeah, sorry. Well, all depends on how many bags you're going to be taking.
Yeah.
But I just took one. I just took my own bag, dropped it off, and it met me at
Hexham.
Durham. Sorry, Newcastle.
Right.
That's all I do.
Okay.
You didn't have a Hexham bag?
No.
Oh, right.
No, I just ran. I ran with a 15 litre Saturn.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I had everything in there I needed. I ran straight through, no problem at all.
So there's 2 trucks, and they're probably a 5-minute walk from the start line.
Yeah.
You know, they're not right on the start line. They're at the far side of a car park. So bear that in mind, and there's toilets and stuff there. But there's one truck with your overnight bag that'll go to the finish line, and then another truck next to it that'll have your Hexham bag.
Yeah.
So make sure you've got 2 separate bags to drop there, and then make your way to the start line, isn't it? And then off you go.
Yeah, just take it all in, speak to people. If someone's looking nervous, have a word with them, because people react differently, but get sort of, if the weather's alright, start talking to people and you will calm your nerves and just try and enjoy it, because that person you're talking to on the start line, you might end up running the whole thing with it, or later on when you need someone to wipe your ass when you're having a shit in the field, you might need them, and trust me, you'll make friends all the way across, boys, won't you? So.
Yeah. Another great thing to do is, one year I did it, and there was a couple of women a bit nervous running over night time, so they were at Hexham Bridge, and they were just asking people coming back, is there any chance I can go with you? Can I run with you? We're by ourselves, our partners have dropped out, can I come with you? So I was like, yeah, no problem at all. So we ran from Hexham, me and these 2 ladies who ran the whole lot.
Oh, brilliant.
The last bit together, you know. It was really good camaraderie, you know.
There's lots.
It is a bit spicy, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's lots of people meet up, isn't there? But what I would say at the start that I got wrong last year was that first segment is longer than a half marathon. And if you think about, I think I had my breakfast.
15 miles.
Yeah, I had my breakfast at about half 5 in the morning. By the time I'd finished and got to Lanercost, it was probably 9:30.
Yeah.
I was starving. I'd not banked on fueling enough to get that first 15 miles in. So you've got to make sure you've got enough food to do that first 15 miles, because it's more than a half marathon. It's actually, you know, a decent distance.
Yeah, I mean, they tell you to carry, and I think the 100 mile is like 1,000 calories you're meant to carry or something like that. This of the wall, I think it's telling you to carry about 300, 400 calories.
Yes.
So you've got something.
Like a porridge bar or like a flapjack, because you will get hungry, won't you? And there's there's quite a few hills on that first section, so you'll have time to walk it and then get your food in. So if you can do that, and maybe not concentrate as much on gels. I think we've probably done the same coming from half
food,
marathons and marathon.
Calories.
Yeah, get your calories in, but try and do it real food, because if you're slamming too many gels in, it's just too sickly sweet and it feels like your teeth are going to fall out later on. So,
but I think really for me it was I didn't eat on that first 15 miles because you think, oh, I'm doing 70 miles, it'll be fine. I need to make sure I pace myself. You've got to start eating from the start.
Start fueling from the start.
Just keep eating. Just get
not
into the habit.
At that point, not too early.
Nothing sugary. Yeah. Just try and have something decent.
Oranges with salt on.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Game changer.
Space Raiders.
Yep, salty.
Forget what Joe Wick says. Space Raiders.
Frazzles.
Haribo's after 50 miles. But
on the start line. The other thing,
pressing.
if it's rainy, make sure you've got a poncho.
Yeah.
That's so handy at the start line, because then you can just ditch it once you get going, because you probably won't need a big coat, because it is supposed to be warm in June. Yeah, wasn't this year, really, was it?
Last year chucked it down.
Absolutely did, and it flooded a bit, didn't it?
Yeah, it definitely got in my head, and I took on the wrong sort of strategy because it got rain. My process was try and get to Hexham as quick as possible, which 44 miles, it doesn't really work.
it.
So
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
can cover yourself up, keep
Another
everything
marathon to
dry.
go.
I've been told years ago, it's all about keeping yourself in like a little bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one year I did it, it was red hot.
Yeah.
Another year I did it, it's chucking it down with rain. It's the typical ultra, you don't know what you're going to
Yeah.
get, and it's so long.
Typical
you're going to
British
get loads
ultra.
of different weather.
Just
So you
ca-
need to bring stuff where you can keep yourself in that little safety bubble,
Yeah.
and you know you're all right. Sort
Just
of thing,
cater for
and
every
look
sort
after
of
the people around
eventuality
you,
in it.
you know.
Right. Put your back up.
Bike's coming. Sorry.
Sorry.
Right. Cheers, guys.
Morning, how you doing?
We'll get back to you on the next lap. What we're doing next? Do you think kit?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about kit next. See you on the next lap. 2 laps done. 2 laps done. 2 laps done. The other 2 have just gone to powder their nose, so I'm going to have something to eat. See you on the next one. Hello again, lap 3. Is that 3? 3, yeah. We have run a bit, I promise. A little bit.
There we are.
Yeah, we
You've
run.
been going all right.
Yeah, we're doing all right. Doing all
7
right.
miles.
It's me slowing us down so we can do this. So this time it's kit. Bags. What bags did you use?
So I've got a Salomon Advanced Skin 12.
Is that 12 litre?
This one 12 litre. I've worn everyone. Don't even know you've got it on. With the full mandatory kit, you do look like you're wearing a parachute, but it's never ever bothered me. Didn't really have to use it until last year regarding the full kit, which was the waterproof. But you can get everything in there, your food that you need. 2 bottles, what's it called? The camelback thing, your bladder in there just in case. I've never had to fill it up, it's never been warm enough.
No, I've never filled
Yeah,
mine.
I've not got a full kit in this, but there's so many pockets. You can it's like a sleeping bag. You can just get so much in here.
Yeah. It's these pockets that are the most
These
important.
pockets here, yeah. One thing I would say, which I didn't do on the first year, which I regretted, is know where your pockets are. I always put like gels, salts, any food on one side, and salt sticks, everything that on one. Because it sounds stupid now, but when you're 40 mile in and your brain goes to shit, you don't know. So you want to know. You know there, your calories are there, your gels are there.
Yeah.
If you pick up any stuff from the pit stops, flapjacks, etc., keep them all in the same side. Like I say, it sounds stupid now, but once you're 40 miles deep, you just don't make the right decision. So just make it easy. Maybe do it on your training runs. Put all your stuff in. As you're going to run it on race day, do it on your training runs. Maybe, what do you reckon, the last probably couple of months, maybe run with your full kit on?
Yeah, that'll shove it
It's
down.
probably quite daunting when you see it all on the list. But check out the Facebook group. I think I remember from last year, Steve Scott showed how you can pack it, and you can get it really small. Use freeze-dry bags. I've got mine
That's
off
what
Amazon.
that's what I did.
You
Yeah.
can get it down small. It goes in. 9 times out of 10, hopefully you're not going to have to use it. But if you're going through the night, you might need your fleece.
Yeah. I needed my torch and stuff.
Yeah, your head torch and stuff. But just make it easily accessible, because like I said, I'm repeating myself, but you will get to the point where you forget everything is. So if you just get it in your mindset, food's on the right, whichever way you do it, but just sort of get yourself in for a couple months just doing that.
Phone as well. I need
Yeah,
to
your
have my
phone,
phone
put it in the
accessible.
same one, your battery pack, because all these decisions turn into the hardest decision in the world to make. So just make it easy for yourself, and just repetition while you're doing your training.
Yeah.
Just keep doing the same thing all the time, because on race day you'll automatically gels there, salt sticks there. So
Yeah,
that was one thing. But I would personally recommend this. I don't even know I've got it on, even with all the kit on. Your bottles in the front, I use the soft flasks. Some tip someone gave me recently, once you drink it, they start flopping around like this. Stupid thing. Blow on it and it goes hard, and when you're running they're not going like that, which is really annoying.
I just
So,
folded mine over.
yeah, I just blow into them. So just that it's little things, but it's just repetition in your
Yeah.
training. And like I say, this is not saying that we know what we're doing, but we've made the mistakes in the past. So
Yeah.
just try and just
What about footwear? The big question. What shoes would you wear?
not high heels.
That was my mistake last year. That's what he's referring to. They weren't that high. They were 6 inch.
For the walls, a good quality pair of road shoes, you know.
Yeah.
So I get them wider, and I get them like a half size longer,
Yeah.
and no problems at all.
Right.
But you've got to learn another thing to look after your feet.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
in your kit, well, mine are running a Salomon 15 litre all season pack. So it's got its own basically waterproof built inside. So it's a roll top bag.
Oh, man.
So you put it down so it's completely waterproof. And I find is I split all my gear up. and I put them in. I still put them in dry bags, even though I've got a waterproof bags to keep
back
them
them
off.
in, aren't they?
So basically, what I do is I'll put everything in a dry bag at the bottom I don't want to use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully, don't have to like me first aid kits, my bivvy bag, everything like that all goes right in the bottom. Then there's another bit on top of that, the stuff I might want to use medium sort of style. Like if I want to charge my phone up, I've got a charger in there and all bits and bobs. Then the top bit there is me warm clothing and my waterproof jacket.
But talking of first aid
Yeah.
kit, I did the same. Mine was at the bottom of the bag, but I kept one plaster in my little easy pocket just in
Yeah,
case
yeah,
I needed
yeah.
to just get, because I thought
Like for a blister or
if it's
anything.
going to be something bad, then I'm going to be stopping to get the first aid kit. But if
Yeah.
I just need a plaster, I want it accessible.
Even stuff like your sun cream or lip balm, if you're
Sorry, the camera just switched off. I'm not sure why. We were just talking about having everything accessible. But was there anything else to add for kit? Road shoes, but not built up road shoes, not anything too quick, because I tried that on a training run and that wasn't comfortable.
Yeah.
I've used Polka Cliftons every time.
Yeah.
I do these here, I
Clifton
take
10s,
Clifton
Clifton
9s.
Yeah.
I usually wear one pair from Carlisle to Hexham, and then just change into exactly the same but a fresh pair. Clean socks, everything at Hexham. I change
Yeah.
t-shirt, shorts.
I was
clean
advised.
teeth.
Yeah, clean your teeth. Yeah, it's a good
Big
one.
massive thing there, because like you say, you
You're
feel
fresh.
fresh when you come out of there, but then you realise you've got a marathon to go and it goes to shit again. But yeah, feeling fresh from Hexham.
I packed my change of shoes at Hexham was a pair of shoes I had that were half a size bigger,
Yeah,
and that felt nice
because
because your feet swell slightly.
The first year I didn't, I went with a size 9, and my tongue, you know, when you do your lace up,
Yeah,
absolute agony. So
Yeah,
half a
yeah.
size I definitely recommend. But a lot of people, like last year, sorry, I don't think it's possible to get any wetter, and even going across the bit towards the sill on the grass, road shoes were absolutely fine. So
Yeah.
it's what you're comfortable with. But
Yeah,
road
yeah.
shoes, you speak to a lot of people, road shoes will do the 70 miles. Obviously
Again-
easy, but
yeah.
Again, with the kit, like I was saying before, get out and train with it.
yeah,
Treat
Yeah.
it like when you run. I'll treat it like I'm going to a checkpoint.
yeah.
So when I get to the checkpoint, I'll have some food that I brought with us. So you've got to do that at checkpoints anyways, you might as well practice it.
Yeah.
Plus, now and again, get certain parts, I'll take my shoes off, I'll get like a micro towel down,
Yeah.
take my shoes off, and I'll just clean all my feet down.
Aye, wet wipes,
Right.
something aye.
Do wet wipes and put some trench foot
Yep.
cream on them,
Yeah.
and make sure they're all okay, things like that.
saw some-
You have a practice of lubing all the areas so you don't get any rubbing, things like that.
I saw some good trench foot at the spine this weekend, by the way.
Yeah.
There was some
Yeah,
good.
I mean everyone does it different, but you've got to look after your feet. Because
Yeah.
I mean, I've been
Change your
very
socks.
lucky. I've had no blisters in a long time because I use the Injinji socks, which are like, they look absolutely ridiculous, the toe socks. But
Yeah.
I use them, cover them with Vaseline, and I've been lucky. The only blister I had on the wall over 3 times was one on my knee where my knee support rubbed. But look after your feet, because once they start going, you're in a world of shit.
Yeah.
So,
That was why so many people quit in 2025 because of the
yeah,
starting off in the rain.
getting wet feet. Yeah.
yeah it was bad.
I looked at, like you said, Dan, a lot of people said repetition. When you're doing your training runs, even if you're 3 months out, you probably think it's too far. Just do it. Just get used to it. It's boring. Pack your bag the night before. Pack it full of stuff. You just get used to having it on your back, because I mean,
Yeah.
you know, whether you plan on winning it in 8 hours, a lot of us, you're going to have it on what, 10, 15, 20 hours. Yeah, it's a long time. So just
And
get used to it.
Yeah, practice with your food as well.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
get your body used to eating, because that
Yeah.
was something that sounds easy, but it's really not.
It is. Yeah. Walk. There's plenty of hills in there. So on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
hills,
yeah,
walk. Get a flapjack in you. Get your calories in as soon as you can.
But do it on your training as well, not just on race day.
definitely. Yeah.
Get your
Eat
sorted
proper
kits,
food.
all
Don't
your
just do
food.
your training on gels.
Yeah, rubbish like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, because you'll get a
What
shot
about
on
poles?
race day.
Do you
Yes.
guys use poles?
I've never used poles.
I'm
no.
using them this year.
Yeah,
on
I
the,
use-
only on the sill section, and then I'm planning on using them for that section, and then getting rid of them at Hexham.
Yeah,
because
I've
that
just started
section is
using them.
brutal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
using them
section.
there.
I mean, I was surprised at how many people pull out at the sill, and it's because of that section.
Yeah.
Probably, and it hits you when you get there about 24 mile, don't you?
Yeah.
But
But
if-
24 to 30, it is brutal. That's the bit where
And-
that's probably the only section
Yeah.
where you see Adrian's Wall, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you think it's partly because at that point people are still chasing time, so they're going maybe just slightly too fast over those big climbs, up and down,
Yeah, it
rather than
could
just
be.
taking it easy?
Yeah, I think it could be that, and you know, a lot of people by then have maybe I know I did it, but your longest training run is probably going to be around 50k.
Yeah.
That was it.
So
Every
you're coming
time
towards
I've
the
done it,
end.
so you're probably coming to that point where your legs are feeling it, and psychologically you know you've got to do it again. So,
Yeah.
But I mean, it is brutal. The hills.
Yeah,
They are hard. It's just grass. It takes a lot out of your legs. So just.
What
If you
did
haven't used them before, you can get rid of them after. You can drop them off Hexham, so it's not like you're going to have to carry them for 70 miles. Is it?
What did you eat at the checkpoint? I know it was cheese salad.
Fast sticks.
Yeah.
That's all I ate, and that is why.
Nowhere.
That is why I'm sick all the time. But yeah, no, it's the. I mean, one of the things everyone said is the best buffet in town. It is. It's just. I mean, gluten-free stuff and everything. I think they also cater for that sort of thing. Don't quote me on that. Don't sue me.
I think they do. Yeah.
But it's. You
They
can get
definitely do
everything.
veggie.
Soup. It's just unbelievable. Hexham, particularly Hexham, is a really good one. But anything
that was the
you
hot
can
soup,
name
wasn't
them,
it?
like Paul said earlier, oranges with salt on, sausage rolls,
Watermelon.
pizza, watermelon soup.
Yeah. Well, I worked out that I would lose about 8,000 calories over the 70 miles. You lose about 8,000.
It was 10,000 for me.
Was it?
Yeah.
So basically what I did is I divided up the first like 4 or 5 checkpoints amongst them calories.
Yeah.
Because towards the end you kind of, no matter what says what, you kind of get the food inside yourself.
No.
So you've got to eat early on. So I divided up and I looked at what they had at the tables. So like a sandwich, I thought, right, work it out, that's going to be about 400 calories for that big sandwich. This is going to be that. So I knew with each checkpoint I'd have to take in, you're looking at about 1,200, 1,500 calories.
Wow.
And
That's a
what
lot.
I did.
Yeah.
And I made sure I had that much. And I was like, it was really tasty, it was all fresh, it was all really well laid out.
Oh, the food's unbelievable.
So I knew for a fact running that I had enough calories to burn off to carry on going, you know.
Yeah, no, see, I definitely did that. All I did was eat a load of tank plastics, get off my tits for about 5 minutes and then crashed. And then spent probably the next 5-10 miles covered in my own sick. So I'll probably do what Paul
It's probably a better idea.
Wise words there. Wise words, mate.
Yeah.
Wise words.
Unwise words.
When I left, I always took like a pack of crisps with us.
Yeah.
And a cup of
So,
tea.
like,
Recommend
to
that.
get back to the running, I would start walking with a packet of crisps, eat them, have some more juices and all sorts, then put the thing in. And obviously another thing is, obviously bring a rubbish bag with you,
Yeah.
unless your pack's got one built in like the Saturn ones do, where you can just put the stuff away because you don't want to be dropping any.
I had one tied to my front, a little drawstring bag,
Yeah.
and I would
Yeah.
use that to put all my stuff in.
Take all the rubbish with you to put at the next pit stop.
But a cup of tea, I left every checkpoint with a cup of tea.
Yeah, I'll give you a little. It's
Oh, what a
anyway,
good
but a cup of
sauce,
tea,
I like
yeah.
I did. I had a cup of tea at every checkpoint.
Nice.
Oh, it was the
Yeah.
thing I looked forward to most because I'm right in thinking, Anthony, every checkpoint you come out of, it goes uphill.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty much every one.
The one
So
out
you
of
get,
the sill
you-
is brutal, isn't it?
yeah. You get a good 15-20 minutes out of every checkpoint to eat.
Yeah.
So don't spend too long in the checkpoint. Fill your pockets or whatever you've got with whatever you want to eat.
Yeah,
Don't
even-
take
and set
too
off.
much stuff with you.
No.
There's like, it's not long until the next checkpoint.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So
don't
you
think
wanna
you're going to have to
take-
fill your bag up and
You
end up
don't want
walking
to
like
take
that.
too much.
Yeah.
once or twice.
Oh, yeah.
Don't follow us.
Yeah, we're going wrong. I know.
Drink. Make sure you drink as well. Is one thing that I think a lot of people fall for. Is you sometimes you'll end up you think, oh, I'm not drunk much. Even if you don't feel like it, just keep drinking.
Yeah.
Maybe have one with electrolytes, which I've done today. Which way you do it? One with electrolytes, one with water, and just keep drinking. And you don't have to take big old glugs, but just little sips. You just need to keep hydrated.
Before you
because
get
once
to the
leave
next checkpoint, them 2 front flasks should be empty.
Yes.
As you go
definitely.
to that new checkpoint,
Yeah.
don't bother with the bladder unless you need it, and do not buy a cheap bladder.
No,
You bought
because
a cheap bladder and chuck it away or use it for your training runs. But the amount of people are seeing all the ultras
And
Oh,
everything's
the
the bag
soaked.
is burst.
Yeah.
It's burst because the belt, the designs,
Yeah.
they put the 2 litres of water in them, and they're just not strong enough to hold them. The
they're not
seams
meant
go
for the
off,
bounce,
and all the water goes all over your kit.
Yeah. Been
So
there.
buy a decent like Salomon bladder.
And I think with the lot we were talking about kit earlier, don't get like overwhelmed by you need to go and spend ridiculous amount because a lot of it, the fleece, maybe your waterproofs. If you're lucky, last year we weren't. You might not use it. I think 3 or 4 of my items, mandatory kit, are still in the bag at home in the wardrobe. So don't get overwhelmed
My
by not having it.
£3.50 Temu backpack.
Does the trick? Got you around, didn't it? You don't have to.
I've got about 5 other bags. I've never used any of them.
Yeah. You don't need to spend a fortune. You can do it. I mean, if you're going to use it again, then you know, obviously you get what you pay for. But if you're only going to use it for your mandatory, don't go crazy. As long as it's got the spec and it passes it, don't worry about it. Just don't be spending fortunes. It's expensive enough as it is, isn't it? So
Yeah, definitely.
stuff that's going to get you around. And like I said, just use it in training.
Yeah, I think most of all, enjoy it though, innit, really?
Yeah.
Just try and make sure you enjoy it. You'll meet new people, you'll make new friends. But I would say, get talking to people online. Get like contacts on there, because as you get closer to it, you'll want to ask questions. You might want to not ask the entire group, you might want to ask 1 or 2 people. So
do everything you tell your kids not to do, basically. Meet people online that you've
meet
never
strangers.
met before. Talk to people online you've never met before, who look crazy online.
Hello,
basically
Uncle Lee.
Yeah, so you want to meet in a park on their own at about 9:30 for a 50-mile run? Yeah.
Yep, send them pictures, send them pictures. Everything. Everything, yeah. And on that bombshell, we'll get back running.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys. We'll see you on the next lap where we're going to answer some of your questions, I think. Well, these two guys are anyway. These two knowledgeable experts. See you later. So, just to prove that we have actually done some running, evidence. I promise, we've run some of it. So what lap are we on now then, guys?
4.
Lap 4, smashing it. We have done some running. So, first question from Karen. Footwear and fueling. What to wear for what bit and what fuel to carry in your pack. Go.
Go on, Paul.
Wear-wise, I wore a pair of Brooks Ghost Max. A bit wider than what I normally take and half the size bigger, and they were absolutely fine. I wore the same pair of shoes straight through both times, no bother.
And they're road shoes, aren't they?
Just road shoes, that's all you need for the walls, road shoes. The fuel-wise, myself, I packed some protein bars in my bag, some salt sticks, which Lee will talk about a bit more, and a few bits of jellies to refresh your mouth up. But you don't need to take much with you, because the pit stops, the food at the pit stops, the refill stuff, it's absolutely second to none. It's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
That's what I did. Yeah.
Tang fast sticks, just tang fast sticks all the way.
So avoid tang fast sticks, we know that.
Yeah, no, football, same as Paul. I was, like we said earlier, Hoka Clifton's, pair half a size bigger and change at Hexham. Fueling wise, a couple of gels, but I stopped taking them. The first run I did, the first war, I took way too many and it's just sickly sweet. So I have a couple in just as a sort of backup carbs, pick up stuff as I go along. And a massive thing which I've said to the lads, which I got introduced probably 3 years ago, is the salt sticks, which you get from Amazon, Holland & Barrett. Take a couple of them every half an hour, 40 minutes, and it just tops up your sodium levels, and they've been a massive game changer. If you get cramp up, or with me, I tend to eat too much sweet stuff, sugar levels go through the roof and then they crash, and then my salt levels are just not good enough either. So I take these, and absolute war legend Ian Gray taught me about this, is to set an alarm. Oh mate, you're right.
You're the Wallers.
How you doing, man? You alright?
Yeah, good.
You're not doing it, are you?
Hi, Ellis. You doing it? I am there.
Oh, mint. Well done, well done.
Good man.
Yeah, smashing it. Is this your first wall this year, or you did it before?
Yeah, first one.
Oh, get on it. We'll see you there.
Take care.
Cheers.
See you later, man.
Awesome.
Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah,
So-
salt sticks, set an alarm. So if you need to take them every half an hour, 40 minutes, set an alarm. And again, like we've said, I keep repeating myself, sounds repetitive, but you do forget. So set an alarm, simply it'll come up on your watch if you do it for your phone on Bluetooth. Salt sticks, take a couple, they're just little tablets, and they're massively game changer with your salt levels and cramping. They've been huge for me. So again, try them on your training. They might not agree with your stomach, but I've had no problem, and I know a lot of people do take them, so I would definitely recommend them.
I got cramp at the sill going up and down the rocky steps. Not rocky steps, the stony steps, we call them. And someone gave me one of the salt tablets because I was getting really bad cramp in my calves. Within 5-10 minutes the cramp was gone, so they definitely work, but I've never used them. Okay, next question. How much of your training do you do carrying your kit, and when do you introduce kit? Do you just do it in longer runs in the race, in the lead up?
I probably the last 3, when I've started ramping up to sort of at 20 miles onwards, I'll start full kit in my bag, just like we said earlier, just to get used to it. You don't necessarily have to use it, you might need to use your waterproof, but put your mandatory in your bag, it's there. your food, try what you're going to do on the race day, take it with you, and it's just, like I say, getting into good habits from your training. So me personally, probably once I get above 20 miles, I'll go full kit wanker all the way through to race day. Everyone's different.
I think it's good to, you've got to test it, because otherwise you won't know if it rubs.
You definitely got it, because going around with your bag like with nothing in it, you're not going to get anything out of it. So yeah, like I say, get all your mandatory kit, learn how to pack it as well as you can. Put your food that you're going to use on race day, maybe your gels and everything else, and just run with it. You might find that the bag you've got is a really bad fit, and at least it gives you time to sort of try something different, or you might absolutely love it. Or adjust your straps. It's just daft little things. Yeah.
Well, see, I've got my 100 miler coming up, 6 months to go, but I've already got my bag. I've already been out with my bag, so I've already got the bag all set up with all the kit in it, so I know the weight. I know if I want to improve bits of kit, so I make it a bit lighter, and it's all ready, just waiting there, so I can pop it on and I can go with it on my long runs and have a good blast with it,
Right. You can't prepare more. Just too much for this, can you?
Yeah.
Okay, question from Chris. What changes do you make? What changes do you have in your kit bag at Hexham? And what sort of food is there at each checkpoint? And don't forget to turn right here.
Right. For me, Hexham's the pit stop. It is unbelievable. You'll get, for me personally, over the last few years, is the soup, salty soup, veg. I think it was vegetable, chicken soup, but it's just. You probably think yourself, why are you going to want soup after 44 miles? But it's unbelievable.
It was amazing.
It's brilliant. And for me personally, I change trainers, socks, shorts. I think the first year I even changed my kegs. T-shirt, that's pants for southerners. T-shirt, put Vaseline on everywhere. New hat, clean your teeth, give yourself a wet wipe down, like a shower with wet wipes. Sounds ridiculous now, but it's a game changer, isn't it?
The brushing your teeth
feeling really fresh. Yeah, clean your teeth. It just completely change everything if you can. Like I say, don't worry about people seeing you get changed. By that time you'll be covered in shit and sick anyway. You're not going to be worried about what people think about you. So people will help you. Change your, if you've not got people there at the station, people will help you. Because trust me, changing socks after 44 miles is harder than you think. So just that personally, like I said, I know a lot of other people have done it. Complete change. You just go away from Hexham feeling fresh, ready for that last marathon.
If you've got any family that's coming to support you on the day, Hexham's the best place for them to be, because there's just more going on there than anywhere else.
More room, more space.
Parking,
benches.
And what I was going to say was they can help you change your shoes and socks as well then, because it's a long way down.
Yeah, it's easier having someone helping you change your pants instead of someone you met like 5 minutes earlier.
Yes, yeah. And you've only got a marathon left to go at that point.
Exactly, yeah.
One last question is from me, and it's back to something we talked about already. Socks. Is it worth investing in expensive socks? Because I didn't last year, because I've never ever suffered with blisters, but because of the rain last year I ended up with a massive blister on the bottom of my foot, which was just a little bit uncomfortable. It wasn't like game changing, but I'd like to avoid it this year. I'd like to avoid the rain if possible. Do they work basically?
Again, like I've said earlier, get your own preference, but the first wall I did, I got told about the Injinji socks, which we mentioned earlier. They look like a fab lolly, but personally, I put Vaseline all over my toes, over my heels, Injinji socks on. They're a bit of a pain getting on.
Is that the one with the toes?
Yeah, like I say, they look like a fab lolly. But after you've done a few miles, they're hard to get on, but I've not had, 3 walls down, this will be my 4th. I've not had a blister from running on my feet or toes in probably 4 or 5 years, and that's since I've used either Injinjis or Hillies, and they're not, you can get them in Stop Fitness, Amazon, they're not massively expensive. I think 10, 12 quid for a pair, which you're probably going to pay for a pair of socks anyway. But me personally, they'd be massive. But I know Ian Gray, who's, like I said, I've mentioned him before, absolute legend. He wore them for the 100 miler, absolutely hated them. So it's total preference, but you
training them, innit?
Yeah, you'll get used to them. So you might use them and hate them. But for me personally, they've been a massive game changer.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I use the rat race socks. They're good prices. They're always generally on sale, and I've never had any problems with them at all. But I look after my feet, so I'll get to a pit stop. I'll take the shoes off. I'll dry them off.
Sorry, athlete coming through.
Yeah.
One thing I wanted to say, talking about the pit stops. Sorry, I'm interrupting.
You okay, bud? You okay?
A lot of the pit stops are different, aren't they? It's not the same stuff at each pit stop.
Yeah, yeah.
And that helps as well. So when you turn up, they've kind of got the same core stuff. So my cheese salad sandwich was there at every pit stop. Watermelon was there at every pit stop. But then one of them had Transformer crisps.
Oh, Space Raiders.
Space Raiders, that's what I was trying to say, yeah.
Amazing.
Pickled onion Space Raiders. Oh, what a treat that was. That was,
Game changer.
it was about halfway, wasn't it? Sort of Vindalandia way.
Yeah, yeah.
And just changing things up, what a difference it made for me when you arrive at a checkpoint and you can have a look, oh, that's a bit different.
Yeah.
Rather than the same thing over and over, because it gets hard to eat, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right,
Oh, no, it does, yeah.
watch these two go off. I'm going to let these two run off. Thanks for your questions, guys. See you in the next lap. So Lee, how did we get on?
Enjoyed that. 5 laps, was it? 5 laps,
5
22
laps.
miles.
According to the timer, we did 6, and the 6th one was in 10 minutes, so I'll take that. Yeah, not bad. So yeah, done. Like you say, it's a good test for the nutrition.
Definitely. No, that was it. Really, I definitely recommend this.
Everyone who's coming next month,
Yeah.
get your plan and give it a try next month. But yeah, good effort.
Perfect.
Cheers for
Thanks,
that.
Dave. See you next one.
See you later, guys.